Last year, Panini lost their player association license, and I thought it spelled doom for Panini baseball products. I said a bunch of bad things about Donruss, and when it was all said and done, the 2023 Panini baseball campaign was actually not that bad. It is back this year. We have no active Major League veterans in the product, but we do sneak in some of those prospects that have made call-ups, notably Paul Skenes autos. You've also got Elly in this product, and I think this one's a pretty decent value proposition this year. Let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? That is right. It is your boy Run Good Life, and I am about facing on my opinion from last year about Donruss baseball. If you're new here, go ahead, hit that like button. As always, I do appreciate it. Subscribe as well. Last year's video, I said Panini baseball is dead and buried. I did not enjoy my box, even though it was pretty decent. And then we had an amazing product in Select first off the line. We had an amazing product in Prism first off the line. Flawless Baseball was pretty good. Immaculate Baseball was very good. National Treasures was okay. 3 and 2 was kind of a hit or miss. Chronicles was Chronicles. And it was decent because it was filled with all the prospects that we chase in Bowman at a fraction of the price. And a lot of people on this channel like to complain about prices of Topps Chrome Baseball and everything being too expensive. And then a product like this rolls around with all the same guys signing optic cards and whammy case hits. And no logos, so if you can get over the no logos, if you can get over the fact that you're not going to get a Shohei Ohtani or a Mike Trout or a Mookie Betts in here, if you can get past those, price tag on this one's about $150 for 3 autographs or memorabilia, including Skenes autos. This is one of the cheapest, most affordable products on the market to hit Paul Skenes autos. You have autographs of Jackson Holiday, Jackson Chourio, all of the prospects who have not yet vested into the player association. I gotta be honest, there's going to be a lot of really, really bad cards, a lot of paper base that you want nothing to do with in this box. 192 cards total, I believe, in this one. But there's going to be some pretty awesome cards to be found in this one. And, you know, $150 a box. And there is a bunch of new parallels. Turn it over on the back. There is everything. They have the entire slate of optic base. So you've got the golds, the blacks, the ones. But you've also got all of the optic parallels as well, wherever those are. On this big giant list, you've got the pink velocities, the purples, the black velocities, the cracked ices, the golds, the greens, the gold vinyl 101s. You've got all that, plus the Pandoras, plus a stacked autograph checklist full of not just prospects, but also legends of the game. You got guys like Cal Ripken Jr., Poppy, David Ortiz. I can't remember if Griffey is on this checklist or not. But like I said, this is going to be one of the most affordable boxes for you to chase the guy on the cover, and that is Paul Skenes. You can get over the fact that a Pirates logo is not on his hat. You know what team he plays for. You know what he's done this season. And, yeah, at $150 a box in this climate of the hobby right now, this one's a pretty good value proposition. So, the only downside is you can take all these base cards, which this is going to be our Donruss base design for basketball and also for football coming up in the 2024 campaigns. You can safely take all these cards and even the rated prospects, discard them. Those cards at the front, never going to be worth anything. But what we are looking for right here are the holos and the autos. So this is going to be a rated prospect to 149 of Bubba Chandler. So this product, a lot of base cards. If you collect base sets, that is cool. But this Elly De La Cruz you see right here, this is going to be a 5-cent card. It's never going to be a dollar. So you can safely, if you're just hunting for value, go to these final 2 cards, Jim Thome and a Nick Lofton to 275. And as you can see, we're seeing all of those prospects in Bowman that are now very expensive to chase. Bowman Hobby, a $250 box for 1 autograph. Bowman Draft last year, also a very expensive product. So we've talked about it ad nauseum on the channel. If you can get over the fact that these cards do not have logos because Panini does not have the MLB Association license, nor do they have the Players Association license, which means they can't do active Major League veterans. They can only do the prospects that have gotten called up this year that are not vested into the NFL or the MLBPA. I think this product is actually pretty decent, and last year's product is already up to like $200. It's like $225 a box for a box of that. And that one had a stacked checklist of the, rookies or prospects as well. We've got an Evan Carter and an Owen Murphy, and that is going to be a green to 25. So Owen Murphy, a guy we've chased in Bowman recently. The only downside, I will say one of the downsides, is that lime green? Is that to 5? One of the only downsides is the lack of, like, I would prefer the box to be 2 autos, 1 mem. There is a chance you can get boxes that have 2 mems. We saw that last year. Bartolo Colon as a Angel. He killed us. And then there's a bomb squad of Dylan Cruz. Really, really good looking inserts in this one. Bartolo gonna be numbered to 149 right there on the Bartolo Colon. So as you can see, for somebody like me who sends a lot of my cheap stuff to ComC, stuff like Bartolo Colon is a $2 sell all day long. That Dylan Cruz probably a couple bucks. And the thing about this is you just piece together these boxes and send in your stuff or sell your stuff, and you're gonna make a few bucks. And when you hit a Spencer Jones Marvels to 99, you're gonna make a few bucks. So I will say, you know, given where Panini is at with their baseball products, you know, what's hampered them and what they can't do and where they're at, I think they make the most of it. I really, really believe that they make the most of it, and they try to put out compelling products with what they can. You know, it's a better option to just not, I guess, you know, some people are like, it'd be better if they just didn't do any baseball. They just got rid of their baseball. I disagree, because some of these sets are a lot of fun, and I think that, you know, given where they're at, I think that there's some value to be found here. I mean, obviously you're not going to hit like a $500,000 card, like will probably come out of Topps Chrome, the Elly Superfractor. Probably not a $500,000, but definitely close to 6 figures, I would imagine. Probably not going to see anything like that in here. There's going to be a Brooks Lee on the Raid Prospect. Not going to see any, maybe you might not even see any $10,000 cards in this product. But there are going to be plenty of boxes. You rip, and then you start figuring out what you have, and you realize, hey, my $150, I easily have $100 back. And in this market, that's tough to do with sealed product. It really is. Zavala, you guys watch it every day on this channel. I get smoked opening $300 boxes of Panini and getting $30 back, getting $40 back.
He's the best. Love it.
With these, with the amount of just chromes you get and numbered stuff that you get and the autos, I think if you hit one decent auto and some decent color, you're going to easily be able to get half your money back or more. And then, of course, you can hit a major card and just get it all back in one. Brooks Lee, going to be a rated prospect to 199. And then a Mark McGwire on the retro. Is that retro from like 80? Is that like 88 retro? I think that's like an 88 retro. I'm not really good with my, not really good with a lot of things, but I'm not really good with remembering what year old sets are from, even though I've seen them a million times as a former ComC catalog specialist who ID'd somewhere in the area of 5 million cards over a few years for them. I still can't remember my old Donruss and Topps designs from the 80s. It's one of my, I think we have our auto here. First auto rated prospect of Noah Schultz. Noah Schultz is our first auto. That's not who we were looking for in particular. Ichiro on the optic, and that's going to be a Sagano from the Yomiuri Giants, which is one thing that they also did last year, was they started to incorporate the Yomiuri Giants and also some NLB teams like the Homestead Grays, and got some cool Papa Bell cards last year, and some, why can I think of his name? Josh, why can I not think of his last name right now? He's like one of the, when they incorporated the NLB stats, he's now one of the best hitters in all of baseball. Catcher, why can I not remember Josh's last name? I'm going to remember it at the end of this video. It's just not coming to me. Mac Horvath. That's going to be a Blake Mitchell mem to 99. That's going to actually be our second hit. One of the top prospects for the Kansas City Royals. Why can I not remember his name? I have some PC cards of him, and I can't remember. It's just not coming to me. And that's how we do it sometimes when you record a video on the fly, and you don't cut, you don't do any stop edits or any stop cuts or whatever those are called. You shoot everything in one take. But yeah, anyways, I like this product, and I don't like all the base, so there's a lot of cards that are just going to go sit in my 5-row boxes in the garage forever, for all time. There's a Miguel Bleis rated prospect, and a Greg Maddux on the foil, laser foil. We have a very thick pack right here. I'm hoping it's a spacer. Otherwise, yeah, it's spacer, thankfully. I was going to say I hope we don't get double memmed in this box as I'm talking about it as a value proposition, and then we get two mems. Just a spacer. Chase Delander and Tom Seaver on the foil. Still killing me. I can't remember his last name. Feel embarrassed. Big Mac right there. Andrew Walter is going to be on our rated prospect holo, and an Unleashed of Paul Skenes. I'm gonna go on record and say that this is probably like a $4 to $5 base card, not even numbered. Skenes stuff is crazy. His paper Bowmans are at like $8 on ComC as I record this video. Seeing some color down there. Greg Maddox. We've got Grayson Rodriguez and a bomb squad of Heston Kierstead, who we're all chasing in Topps Chrome. So I will say maybe not the smartest Panini decision to release this one the same day as Topps Chrome. Definitely gets lost in the mix with a mammoth product like that. But this is our first 2024 branded product, and it is the month of July. This one should have came out probably 2 months ago, to be perfectly fair. Farmello, Brooks Lee, there's Yoshida. I don't know how they're able to put like Yoshida and Bobby Witt in. They must have a contract with them, or those guys are not part of the player association. Alex Rodriguez in his best days as a Mariner. David Wright, Nolan Ryan. You just get a lot of cards. A lot of these. Even the Skenes paper, probably not worth much. Kevin McGonigal, is that how you say it? And a Randy Johnson. That's what the bird saw. The bird just saw Randy. Randy not numbered. Seeing like a sparkle or something in the back. I don't know the names of all the parallels for this one. That's going to be a cracked ice of Espino for the Cleveland Guardians. I think that's to 25. And a Miguel Bleis Marvels, Diamond Marvels. I really like those. Inserts in this one are very good. Topps Chrome inserts are also very good this year, and I'm not really trying to compare and contrast the two because they, two totally different products. Espino is going to be numbered to 25. I think that this one typically falls closer to Bowman than it does for Topps Chrome, to be honest, with the prospect chase. We might have our final auto here. Maybe. We need to see a decent auto. That's not our auto. That's going to be Bill Madlock. And we have an Owen Murphy to 99 rated prospect. Keep it on going today. Thank you for joining me in today's video. The new Sony A7 looking very crisp on these Donruss cards. Jace Young, Ty Petey. Little Sal Frelick prospect optic. And that is going to be Willie Mays. If you're still wondering, yes, I still can't remember his last name. Sal Frelick to 149 as I sit here talking to a camera in an empty room at 1 in the morning, opening up some Donruss. It's just not coming to me. It's too many hours today, not enough sleep, not enough coffee. Shoeless Joe right there. So yeah, you get Shoeless Joe cards in Panini, which is cool. Thomas White, Kevin Alcantara. There's going to be a Quinn Priester. I have not yet seen this one. Coming Attractions or Elvis Martinez. That's a very pretty insert. The inserts continue to be one of my favorite parts of this product. I don't believe that's a case hit. The case hits in this one are whammies. But yeah, we're down to 3 packs left, and we should still have one more auto, and hopefully we see that guy. Or we see a gold sweat, a black Pandora sweat, some kind of sweat. We haven't really seen any low-numbered color yet. We got Daniel Espino and Gavin Stone on the, I think they're going to call that like a laser parallel or something like that. Same laser effect from Donruss basketball. A couple packs left here. It'd be funny to talk about there being value and then I get shorted in auto. That's always fun. Auto is here. Oh my god, it's a 101.
It's the best day ever.
It's a 101. We'll save that. Let's save that for just a second. Holy cow. Holy cow. The Mick. Holy cow. Holy cow. We have a 101 alert. Could you even imagine? Could you even imagine if that was anybody decent? Please don't be a Rain Duncan. Please don't be a Kemp Alderman. How about an Ichiro purple and an Ethan Solis? I would take an Ethan Solis auto. Obviously, I think the best card in the product is probably a 101 Skenes. Ichiro to 49, my 11th favorite Mariner. It's funny, my 11th favorite Mariner. You have to be in our live streams to get that joke. Okay, so we have a 101 gold vinyl auto, I think. Is it gold vinyl? Wow, we have a 101 gold vinyl. See, I said a bunch of nice things, and then I'm rewarded. Holy cow, I haven't had a big hit from Panini for myself in a while. 101 gold vinyl auto. Looks like it could be Dodger colors too. I don't know. It's a rare prospect. That is not that bad. Hurston Waldrop from the Atlanta Braves. 1 of 1 gold vinyl.
You like that? You like that?
Listen. This product is not that bad. Man, that's cool. That is cool. Hurston Waldrop. 1 of 1 gold vinyl. Honestly, like, it's not going to be a super fractor value or anything like that. Not going to be in that territory. But for those of you in my comment section, every Panini baseball video, who say that these products are not worth any money,
Zip it or I'll break your hip.
please tell me that this card is worth $0. You cannot. You cannot. Because I could say the first person in the comments to offer me $100 for this card, it's yours. I'm not going to do that, but I could. And there would be just a line of you guys who say, take. And then I could look at your comment history and see what you said about my Panini Baseball in my older videos. You can't tell me Panini Baseball doesn't have some value, because we've opened a ton of Bowman Chrome, a ton of Bowman. Superfractor, hitting a Superfractor is tough. Hitting a gold vinyl 101 is still very, very tough. Holy cow. Holy cow, I can't believe that actually just happened. Can't believe that's happened. 101 gold vinyl. That's awesome. That is awesome. Probably won't stay in my collection too long. I imagine I will have to track down a Hurston Waldrop Super Collector. And, yeah, we'll leave it at that for today. But let's pretend for funsies. What do we have over here? Anything decent? Nothing too much. Not too much of value. But let's pretend for funsies that this was just a base Hurston Waldrop. Let's say this was a $10 auto. Let's just say it was a $10 auto. Here was everything else that we pulled today. Stuff like the Owen Murphy, stuff like the Bomb Sod Heston. Probably not these non-numbered. Maybe the Sagano. Definitely the Dylan Cruz, the Owen Murphy to 25. Jace Young, Nick Lofton. I see probably like 10, 15 bucks worth of cards there. And then, I mean, stuff like this is stuff that I would send to my ComC and sell these cards for, I don't know, anywhere from $2 to $10 depending on the player all day long. This stuff would sell depending on the player. Noah Schultz, probably a $5 auto. So, $150 box, and I would say without hitting this super, let's replace this with a base auto. I'm easily seeing, if I sent this to my ComC account, easily seeing $75 plus worth of singles. Now, I have no idea what a Waldrop Gold Vinyl 101's worth. I would have to imagine at least a few $100. So, this one's going to be a successful video for me. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. Did you guys rip any Donruss? I would definitely stick to hobby. I know that they will probably make retail. I would probably avoid retail of this one and just stick to hobby if you can afford it at $150 a box. That is my time for today. Take care, stay safe, rip yourself some Donruss, and let's get ready for a pretty fun 2024 campaign from Panini Baseball.